My dear friends, let me tell you, the act of forcing yourself to take action is nothing short of miraculous. It is through this conscious, deliberate choice that we align ourselves with the creative power of the universe and manifest our deepest desires. Before we delve into the depths of this principle, let us first understand the nature of action itself. Action, my dear friends, is not merely physical movement. It is a state of being, a state of consciousness that allows us to bridge the gap between our current reality and the reality we wish to experience. It is through action that we give life to our imagination, that we bring our dreams into physical manifestation. In the Bible, we read, faith without works is dead. This profound statement encapsulates the essence of our discussion tonight. So you see, it is not enough to simply believe in your desires, to visualize them, to feel them as real in your imagination. While these are crucial steps in the manifestation process, they must be coupled with action to bring about tangible results in your physical reality. Now, let us explore why it is sometimes necessary to force ourselves to act. How often have we found ourselves paralyzed by fear, doubt, or indecision? How many times have we postponed our dreams, waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect circumstances to take action? I say to you, the time to act is now. And if you must, force yourself to take that first step. You see, my dear friends, the universe responds to action. When you take action, you set in motion a series of events that align you with your desired outcome. You create momentum, you generate energy, and you signal to the universe that you are ready to receive that which you seek. Imagine for a moment that you have a burning desire to start a business. You visualized it. You felt the joy and satisfaction of running a successful enterprise. You've imagined yourself as the prosperous entrepreneur you wish to become. But months have passed, and you've yet to take any concrete steps towards realizing this dream. Perhaps you're waiting for the perfect business plan or for a large sum of money to magically appear in your bank account. I say to you, force yourself to act now. Take that first step, no matter how small it may seem. Perhaps it's as simple as registering a domain name or reaching out to a potential mentor. The specific action is not as important as the act of taking action itself. For in that moment of action, you align yourself with the version of you. As you force yourself to act, you may notice something miraculous happening. The fear and doubt that once paralyzed you begin to dissolve. They lose their grip on you as you prove to yourself through action that you are capable of moving towards your dreams. You create a new self-image, one of a person who takes action, who moves forward despite fear or uncertainty. This, my dear friends, is the power of forcing yourself to act now. It is the key to personal transformation, to manifesting your desires in the physical world. And it is available to you in every moment, if only you choose to seize it. Now let us delve deeper into the nature of this force that we must apply to ourselves. It is not an external force, not a violence we do to ourselves. Rather, it is an internal resolve, a decision made at the deepest level of our being to align our actions with our desires. When you force yourself to act, you are essentially overriding the limiting beliefs and habitual patterns that have kept you stagnant. You are choosing to listen to the voice of your higher self, the voice that knows you are capable of greatness, rather than the voice of fear and doubt that would keep you small. Imagine standing at the edge of a cliff, preparing to dive into the waters below. Your logical mind may list all the reasons why you shouldn't jump, the height, the potential dangers, the discomfort. But there's another part of you, a deeper part, that knows the exhilaration and freedom that await you in that leap. Forcing yourself to act is like taking that leap. It's choosing faith over fear, growth over comfort, possibility over limitation. As you practice forcing yourself to act, you may begin to notice a shift in your consciousness. The gap between thought and action begins to shrink. You become more aligned, more integrated. Your words, thoughts, and actions begin to move in harmony toward your desired reality. This alignment is crucial, my dear friends. For it is in this alignment that we tap into the creative power of the universe. When our thoughts, feelings, and actions are in harmony, we become unstoppable forces of creation. We become living embodiments of the principle that imagination creates reality. Now let us address a common misconception about forcing yourself to act. Many believe that if an action doesn't feel completely natural or effortless, it must not be the right action. They wait for inspiration to strike, for the perfect alignment of circumstances before they move forward. I say to you, this is a trap that keeps many locked in a state of perpetual waiting, never realizing their true potential. The truth is, growth often requires us to step outside our comfort zone. It requires us to do things that may feel unnatural or difficult at first. Think of a bodybuilder lifting weights. The act of lifting heavy objects repeatedly is not natural or comfortable. Yet it is through this deliberate, often uncomfortable action that the bodybuilder transforms their physique. The same principle applies to all areas of life. When you force yourself to act, you are essentially exercising your manifestation muscles. You're strengthening your ability to bring your desires into physical reality. Moreover, the act of forcing yourself to take action is a powerful statement to the universe. It says, I am committed to my desire. I am willing to do what it takes to make it a reality. This commitment, this willingness, is what sets in motion the forces of creation that will aid you in your journey. Remember, my dear friends, the universe responds to action. When you take action, no matter how small, you create ripples in the fabric of reality. These ripples extend outward, influencing events and circumstances in ways you may not immediately perceive. But rest assured, every action you take is bringing you closer to your desired reality. Now let us explore how to cultivate this ability to force yourself to act. Like any skill, it requires practice and persistence. Start small. Choose one area of your life where you've been procrastinating or holding back. It could be in your career, your relationships, your health, or your spiritual practice. Identify one small action you can take immediately to move forward in this area. It doesn't have to be a grand gesture. Remember, we're interested in movement, in breaking the inertia of inaction. Once you've identified this action, commit to doing it within the next 24 hours. No excuses, no postponements. Force yourself to follow through no matter what. As you complete this action, pay attention to how you feel. Notice the sense of accomplishment, the boost in confidence. This is the power of action at work. It creates a positive feedback loop, encouraging you to take more action to push yourself further. Gradually, increase the scope and frequency of your actions. Challenge yourself to take bolder steps to push beyond your perceived limitations. With each action, you are reprogramming your subconscious mind, creating new neural pathways that support your desired reality. Remember, my dear friends, that forcing yourself to act is not about perfection. It's not about getting it right the first time. It's about movement, about progress. Even if an action doesn't yield the exact results you were hoping for, it still provides valuable feedback. It gives you information that you can use to adjust your course, to refine your approach. In fact, what we often perceive as failures or setbacks are often the universe's way of guiding us towards our true path. When you force yourself to act, you open yourself up to this guidance. You create opportunities for the universe to show you the way, to reveal the next step on your journey. Now let us address another crucial aspect of forcing yourself to act. The importance of acting from a place of alignment with your desired end. You see, not enough to simply take action for the sake of action. The action must be in harmony with the state of consciousness you wish to embody. Imagine you desire to be a successful public speaker. Forcing yourself to act might involve signing up for a speaking engagement, even if it's just at a local community center. But here's the key. As you take this action, you must do so from the consciousness of already being a successful speaker. This means carrying yourself with confidence, preparing diligently, and delivering your speech as if you were addressing a large, appreciative audience. It means feeling the satisfaction and fulfillment of being a sought-after speaker, even as you're just starting out. This alignment of action with your desired state of consciousness is what truly accelerates your manifestation. It's not just about going through the motions, but about embodying the version of you that has already achieved your desire. As you practice this aligned action, you may notice something remarkable happening. The gap between your current reality and your desired reality begins to close. Opportunities that align with your vision start to appear. People who can assist you on your journey seem to cross your path at just the right moment. This, my dear friends, is the law of attraction at work. But it's not a passive process. It requires your active participation. It requires you to force yourself to act, to step into the reality you wish to experience, even before it is fully manifested in your physical world. Now let us delve into another crucial aspect of forcing yourself to act, the power of persistence. You see, manifesting your desires is not always a linear process. There may be times when, despite your best efforts, you don't see immediate results. It's in these moments that the true test of your commitment arises. Many people give up too soon. They take a few actions, don't see immediate results, and conclude that it's not working. But I say to you, persist. Force yourself to keep acting, even when you don't see immediate evidence of change. For it is often in these moments of seeming failure or stagnation that the greatest transformations are occurring beneath the surface. Think of a farmer planting seeds. After planting, the farmer doesn't see immediate results. The soil looks just as bare as it did before. But beneath the surface, incredible changes are taking place. The seed is germinating, roots are forming, new life is preparing to burst forth. Your actions are like these seeds. Even when you can't see immediate results, trust that your actions are setting in motion forces that will eventually manifest in your physical reality. Your job is to keep planting, to keep taking action, to persist even when doubt tries to creep in. This persistence, this willingness to force yourself to act, even in the face of apparent failure or lack of progress, is what separates those who achieve their dreams from those who don't. It's not about talent or luck. It's about the willingness to keep moving forward, to keep aligning your actions with your desires. As you cultivate this persistence, you build a kind of spiritual momentum. Each action you take, no matter how small, adds to this momentum. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill, gathering more snow and speed as it goes. Your actions, fueled by your persistence, create a force that becomes virtually unstoppable. Now, my dear friends, let us address a common obstacle that often prevents people from forcing themselves to act: the fear of making the wrong choice. How often have we found ourselves paralyzed by indecision, afraid that if we choose one path, we might miss out on something better? I say to you, there is no wrong choice when you are acting from a place of alignment with your desires. Every action you take, every choice you make, is an opportunity for growth and learning. Even if an action doesn't lead directly to your desired outcome, it provides valuable experience and insight that will inform your future actions. Moreover, remember that you're not separate from the intelligence of the universe. When you force yourself to act from a place of alignment with your desires, you open yourself up to divine guidance. You create movement. And in that movement, the path forward becomes clear. Think of it like steering a ship. When the ship is stationary, it's difficult to change its direction. But once it's moving, even a small adjustment to the rudder can significantly alter its course. The same is true in your life. When you force yourself to act, to create movement, you make it easier for the universe to guide you toward your desired reality. This understanding should liberate you from the paralysis of indecision. Instead of agonizing over making the perfect choice, simply choose. Force yourself to take action. Any action that moves you in the general direction of your desires. Trust that as you move, the path will become clearer, and you can adjust your course as needed. Now let us explore another powerful aspect of forcing yourself to act: the transformation of your self-image. You see, every time you force yourself to take action, especially when it's difficult or uncomfortable, you are reshaping your perception of who you are and what you're capable of. Imagine you have ever desired to become an early riser, to start your day at 5 a.m. The first few times you force yourself to get up at this hour, it may feel unnatural, even painful. But as you persist, as you continue to force yourself to take this action day after day, something remarkable happens. You begin to see yourself as the kind of person who gets up at 5 a.m. It becomes part of your identity. This shift in self-image is incredibly powerful. For you see, we always act in accordance with who we believe ourselves to be. By forcing yourself to act in alignment with your desires, you are literally becoming the person who has already achieved those desires. This principle applies to all areas of life. Whether you desire to be a successful entrepreneur, a loving partner, a fit and healthy individual, or a spiritual master, the key is to force yourself to act as if you're already that person. As you do this consistently, your self-image shifts. And what once required force becomes natural and effortless. Remember, my dear friends, that your self-image is not fixed. It is not determined by your past or by what others think of you. Your self-image is created and maintained by you through your thoughts, feelings, and most importantly, when you force yourself to act in alignment with your desires, you are actively creating a new self-image, one that supports and accelerates the manifestation of your dreams. Now, let us address a common concern that arises when we speak of forcing ourselves to act. Some worry that this approach might lead to burnout or overwhelm. They fear that constantly pushing themselves might result in exhaustion or a loss of joy in the process of creation. I say to you, when you are acting from a place of alignment with your true desires, when you are forcing yourself to take actions that resonate with your highest vision for yourself, burnout is not a concern. For you see, these actions, though they may require effort, are inherently energizing. They connect you with your passion, with your purpose, with the very essence of who you are. Think of a mother caring for her child. She may need to force herself to get up in the middle of the night to tend to her baby. This action requires effort. It may even be physically tiring. But it is aligned with her deep love for her child, with her identity as a mother. As such, it energizes her on a soul level, even as it may tire her physically. The same is true for any action that is aligned with your true desires. Yes, it may require effort. Yes, you may need to force yourself at times. But these actions will fill you with a sense of purpose and aliveness that far outweighs any temporary discomfort. Moreover, as you continue to force yourself to act, you build a kind of spiritual stamina. Just as a runner builds physical endurance through consistent training, you build the capacity to take bold, aligned action with increasing ease and joy. Now, my dear friends, let us explore the ripple effects of forcing yourself to act. When you commit to taking consistent, aligned action towards your desires, you not only transform your own life, but also positively impact the lives of those around you. Think about it. When you force yourself to act on your dreams, when you step into the highest version of yourself, you become an inspiration to others. Your courage, your persistence, your willingness to push beyond your comfort zone, these qualities are contagious. They inspire others to examine their own lives, to consider what might be possible if they too were willing to force themselves to act. Moreover, as you manifest your desires through aligned action, you expand the realm of possibility for everyone around you. You demonstrate in a very tangible way that dreams can become reality, that we are indeed the creators of our own experience. This ripple effect extends far beyond your immediate circle. Every action you take, every step you make towards your dreams contributes to the collective consciousness of humanity. You are quite literally raising the vibration of the planet through your willingness to force yourself to act in alignment with your highest vision. Consider the great advancement in human history. Every leap forward in art, science, spirituality, or any other field came about because someone forced themselves to act. They pushed beyond the boundaries of what was considered possible. They took action even when it was difficult, even when others doubted them. By forcing yourself to act now, you are joining this lineage of creators and visionaries. You are playing your part in the evolution of human consciousness. This understanding should fill you with a sense of purpose and responsibility. Your actions matter not just for you, but for all of humanity. Now, let us address another crucial aspect of forcing yourself to act. the importance of celebrating your actions, regardless of the immediate outcome. You see, many of us have been conditioned to focus solely on results. We only feel satisfied when we achieve a specific goal or receive external validation for our effort. Are you tired of feeling stuck in life, like you're just going through the motions day after day? Do you ever look in the mirror and wonder what happened to all those big dreams and aspirations you once had? Well, I'm here to tell you that it's never too late to make a change. In fact, I believe that you have the power within you to completely transform your life in just 6 months. You might be thinking that sounds too good to be true. How could I possibly make such a big change in such a short amount of time? But the truth is, it all starts with a simple shift in mindset when you begin to believe in yourself and your abilities, when you start to focus on what you want rather than what you don't want. Amazing things can happen. I know this from personal experience. There was a time in my life when I felt lost and directionless. I was working a job I hated, stuck in a relationship that wasn't serving me, and feeling like I had no purpose or passion. But then one day I made a decision. I decided that enough was enough and that I was going to take control of my life. I started by setting some clear goals for myself. I wrote down exactly what I wanted to achieve in the next 6 months. Whether it was finding a new job, starting a business, improving my health, or deepening my relationships, I made sure that these goals were specific, measurable, and achievable. But setting goals was just the first step. I also had to take consistent action towards those goals every single day. This meant waking up earlier, staying focused and productive throughout the day, and saying no to distractions and temptations that didn't align with my vision. It wasn't always easy. There were days when I felt like giving up, when the obstacles seemed insurmountable and the doubts crept in. But I reminded myself of why I started this journey in the first place: to create a life that I love, to become the best version of myself, and to make a positive impact on the world. And slowly but surely, as I kept taking those small steps forward, I started to see progress. I landed a new job that I was passionate about. I started a side hustle that allowed me to express my creativity and earn extra income. I improved my health and energy levels through better nutrition and exercise. And I deepened my relationships with the people who mattered most to me. But the biggest transformation of all was the one that happened within me. As I started to achieve my goals and overcome obstacles, I began to develop a deep sense of self-confidence and self-belief. I no longer doubted my abilities or my worth. I knew that I was capable of creating the life I wanted, no matter what challenges came my way. And that's the message I want to leave you with today. You have the power within you to change your life in the next 6 months. It all starts with a decision, a commitment to yourself. And your dreams, it starts with setting clear goals and taking consistent action towards them every day. But more than that, it starts with believing yourself. It starts with knowing that you are worthy of love, happiness, and success. It starts with embracing your unique gifts and talents and sharing them with the world. So if you're feeling stuck or unfulfilled in life, I invite you to take that first step today. Write down your goals for the next 6 months' vision. Visualize yourself achieving them, and then take one small action towards them, whether it's making a phone call, sending an email, or just taking a few deep breaths and reminding yourself of your worth. Because here's the thing, life is too short to settle for mediocrity. We only get one shot at this incredible journey called life. And it's up to us to make the most of it. We owe it to ourselves and to the world to live fully loved, deeply, and make a difference in whatever way we can. And as you to make those changes in your life, as you start to see progress and overcome obstacles, I want you to remember one thing: you're not alone. There's a whole community of people out there who are on the same path as you, who are cheering you on and supporting you every step of the way. So don't be afraid to reach out for help. When you need it, don't be afraid to surround yourself with positive, uplifting people who believe in your dreams, and don't be afraid to take risks and step outside your comfort zone. That's where the magic happens. I know that change can be scary. I know that it's easy to get comfortable with the status quo, even if it's not serving us. But I also know that on the other side of that fear is a life beyond your wildest dreams, a life filled with purpose, passion, and abundance. A life where you wake up every day excited to face the challenges and opportunities that come your way. So I challenge you today to take that first step, to believe in yourself and your abilities, to set those big audacious goals and go after them with everything you've got, because you deserve to live life that lights you up from the inside out. You deserve to be happy, healthy, and fulfilled. And as you embark on this journey of transformation, I want you to know that I am here for you. I am rooting for you every step of the way. And I know that with dedication, perseverance, and unwavering belief in yourself, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. So let's do this together. Let's make the next 6 months the most transformative, exciting, and purposeful months of your life. Let's show the world what we're made of and leave a legacy of love, compassion, and positive change, because at the end of the day, that's what life is all about, making a difference. Leaving the world a little bit better than we found it. And it all starts with you. It all starts with a decision to change your life to become the best version of yourself and to never settle for anything less than extraordinary. So take that first step today, believe in yourself, set those big goals, and know that with every action you take, with every obstacle you overcome, you are one step closer to creating a life beyond your wildest dreams. Remember, change doesn't happen overnight. It's a process, a journey of self-discovery and growth that will be ups and downs, challenges and setbacks. But I promise you this, if you stay committed to your vision, if you keep taking those small steps forward every day, you will look back 6 months from now and be amazed at how far you've come. You'll look back and see a person who is stronger, more confident, and more purposeful than ever before, a person who has overcome their fears and doubts and stepped into their full potential, a person who's living a life of passion, joy, and abundance. And that person is you. That person has always been within you, waiting to be unleashed, waiting for you to take that first step, to make that decision to change your life. Don't wait any longer. Don't let another day go by living a life that doesn't light you up. Don't settle for anything less than the extraordinary, because you deserve it. You deserve to wake up every day excited about the possibilities that lie ahead. You deserve to go to bed every night feeling fulfilled and grateful for the life you've created. And it all starts with a decision to believe in yourself, to set those big goals and to take consistent action towards them. Every single day, a decision to surround yourself with positivity and support, to learn from your mistakes and keep moving forward. And as you make that decision, as you embark on this journey of transformation, I want you to know that the Un is conspiring in your favor, that there are forces at work beyond your understanding, guiding you towards your highest good. All you have to do is trust in yourself, trust in the process. Trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should, because here's the thing: when you align yourself with your true purpose, when you start living a life that is authentic and meaningful to you, incredible things start to happen, opportunities start to arise, people start to show up in your life who can help you along the way. And you start to experience a sense of flow and ease that you never thought possible. But it all starts with you. It starts with a decision to take control of your life, to become the master of your own destiny. It starts with a commitment to yourself and your dreams, a willingness to do whatever it takes to create the life you want. So I invite you today to make that commitment, to take that first step towards a life of purpose, passion, and abundance, to believe in yourself and your abilities, and to never give up on your dreams, because you have the power within you to change your life in the next 6 months. You have the power to overcome any obstacle, to achieve any goal, and to make a positive impact on the world. All you have to do is believe in yourself. Believe in your dreams and believe that anything is possible. And as you start to make those changes, as you start to see progress and overcome challenges, I want you to celebrate every victory along the way. I want you to take a moment to acknowledge how far you've come and to feel proud of the person you're becoming, because transformation is not a destination, it's a journey. And every step you take on that journey is a step towards becoming the best version of yourself. Every obstacle you overcome is a testament to your strength and resilience, and every dream you achieve is a reminder of the incredible power that lies within you. So keep going, keep believing, keep taking those small steps forward every day. And know that with every action you take, you are one step closer to living a life beyond your wildest dreams. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. There's a whole community of people out there who are cheering you on, who believe in your potential and your dreams. Surround yourself with those people. Seek out mentors and guides who can help you along the way, and never be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Because the truth is, we all need support. Sometimes we all have moments of doubt and fear, moments when we feel like giving up. But it's in those moments that we need to lean on each other the most. It's in those moments that we need to remind ourselves of our strength, our resilience, and our worth. And so I leave you with this final message. You are worthy of love, happiness, and success. You are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. And you have the power within you to change your life in the next 6 months. So take that power and run with it. Take that first step today and keep taking those steps every day. Believe in yourself. Believe in your dreams and never give up on the life you deserve. Because when you do, when you commit to becoming the best version of yourself and living a life of purpose and passion, you not only change your own life, you change the world. You become a beacon of hope, an inspiration for others, a living example of what is possible when we dare to dream big and never give up. So go out there and shine your light. Go out there and make a difference. Go out there and live a life that is authentic, meaningful, and fulfilling. Because that is your birthright. That is your destiny. And that is the greatest gift you can give to yourself and to the world. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So take that step today. Take that first step towards a life beyond your wildest dreams. Know that with every step you take, you are one step closer to becoming the person you were always meant to be. You have the power within you to change your life in the next 6 months. You have the power to overcome any obstacle, to achieve any goal, and to make a positive impact on the world. All you have to do is believe. Believe in yourself. Believe in your dreams. Anything is possible. So let's do this together. Let's make the next 6 months the most transformative, exciting, and purposeful months of your life. Let's show the world what we're made of and leave a legacy of love, compassion, positive change. Because at the end of the day, that's what life is all about: living fully, loving deeply, and making a difference in whatever way we can. And it all starts with you. It all starts with a decision to change your life, to become the best version of yourself, and to never settle for anything less than extraordinary. So take that first step today. Believe yourself. Set those big goals. And know that with every action you take, with every obstacle you overcome, you are one step closer to creating a life beyond your wildest dreams. The power is within you. The time is now, and the life you deserve is waiting for you to claim it. So go out there and make it happen. Go out there and change your life in the next 6 months, and never ever give up on your dreams, because you, my friend, are capable of greatness. You are worthy of love, happiness, and success. And you have the power within you to create a life that is nothing short of extraordinary. So let's make it happen. Let's take that first step today and keep taking those steps every day. Let's believe in us, LAs, believe in our dreams and believe that anything is possible. Because when we do, when we commit to becoming the best version of ourselves and living a life of purpose and passion, we not only change our own lives, we change the world. We become a force for good, a beacon of hope and inspiration for others. So go out there and shine your light. Go out there and make a difference. Go out there and live a life that is authentic, meaningful, and fulfilling, because that is your birthright. That is your destiny. And that is the greatest gift you can give to yourself and to the world. Remember, the journey of transformation is not always easy. There will be challenges and setbacks. But it's in those moments that we have the opportunity to grow the most. It's in those moments that we have the chance to prove to ourselves just how strong and resilient we really are. So embrace the challenges, learn from the setbacks, and keep moving forward one step at a time, because every obstacle you overcome, every fear you face, every dream you achieve, it's all a testament to your incredible strength and potential. And as you continue on this journey of self-discovery and growth, I want you to remember one thing: you're not defined by your past circumstances. You are not bound by the expectations of others. You are a powerful, capable, and worthy human being with the ability to create any life you can imagine. You have the power within you to overcome any obstacle, to achieve any goal, and to make a positive impact on the world. So don't let anyone else tell you what you can or cannot do. Don't let your fears or doubts hold you back from pursuing your dreams. And don't settle for a life that is anything less than extraordinary, because you deserve it. You deserve to wake up every day excited about the possibilities that lie ahead. You deserve to go to bed every night feeling fulfilled and grateful for the life you've created. And it all starts with a decision to believe in yourself, to set those big goals, and to take consistent action towards them every single day. A decision to surround yourself with positivity, support to learn from your mistakes and keep moving forward. So make that decision today. Take that first step towards a life of purpose, passion, and abundance. And know that with every action you take, you are one step closer to living a life beyond your wildest dreams. Remember, the power is within you. The time is now, and the life you deserve is waiting for you to claim it. So go out there and make it happen. Go out there and change your life in the next 6 months, and never ever give up on your dreams, because when you believe in yourself, when you take consistent action towards your goals, and when you surround yourself with positivity and support, anything is possible. So here's to the next 6 months. Here's to a life of purpose, passion, and abundance. And here's to becoming the best version of yourself and making a positive impact on the world. Let's make it happen together. Let's change our lives and the lives of those around us. Let's be the change we wish to see in the world, because that, my friend, is what life is all about. And that is the greatest gift we can give to ourselves and to each other. So take that first step today. Believe in yourself and never ever give up on your dreams. The life you deserve is waiting for you, and the power to create it lies within you. Let's make the next 6 months the most transformative, exciting, and purposeful months of our lives. Let's show the world what we're made of, and leave a legacy of love, compass, passion, and positive change. Because when we commit to becoming the best version of ourselves and living a life of purpose and passion, we not only change our own lives, we change the world. And that, my friend, is the greatest achievement of all. My dear friends, always be silent in 5 situations. And I assure you, this wisdom, when applied, will unlock doors to your inner power that you never knew existed. Now you might be wondering, Neville, how can silence possibly be so powerful? Let me tell you, the power of silence is nothing short of miraculous. It is in the silence that we commune with our divine nature, that we tap into the infinite wisdom of the universe, and that we manifest our deepest desires. But before we delve into these 5 crucial situations, where silence is golden, let us first understand the nature of silence itself. Silence, my dear friends, is not merely the absence of sound. It is a state of being, a state of consciousness that allows us to transcend the limitations of our physical senses and connect with the infinite intelligence that permeates all of creation. In the Bible, we read, "Be still and know that I am God." This stillness, this silence, is the doorway to our divine nature. It is in this silence that we can hear the still, small voice within us, the voice of our higher self. Now, let us explore the first situation where silence is not just beneficial, but absolutely essential. The first situation is when you are in the presence of your own thoughts and feelings. How often do we rush to judge our thoughts, to push away uncomfortable feelings, to drown out the voice of our inner being with constant mental chatter? I say to you, when you find yourself alone with your thoughts and feelings, be silent. Observe them without judgment, without trying to change or suppress them. For in this silence, you will begin to understand the true nature of your consciousness. You see, my dear friends, your thoughts and feelings are not who you are. They are simply experiences passing through your consciousness like clouds passing through the sky. When you learn to be silent in the presence of your thoughts and feelings, you begin to identify with the observer, the unchanging awareness that witnesses all experience. This shift in identification is nothing short of revolutionary. For when you no longer identify with your fleeting thoughts and emotions, you tap into a wellspring of peace and power that is your true nature. You begin to realize that you are not at the mercy of your thoughts and feelings, but rather you are the creator of your entire experience. Imagine for a moment that you are experiencing a strong emotion, perhaps anger or fear. Instead of reacting to this emotion, instead of trying to push it away or justify it, simply be silent. Observe the emotion as it arises in your consciousness. Feel its energy coursing through your body, but remain silent. As you practice this silence, you will notice something miraculous happening. The emotion begins to lose its grip on you. It may still be present, but it no longer controls you. You have created a space between yourself and the emotion, a space of pure awareness. And in this space, you reclaim your power to choose how you will respond to the situation at hand. This, my dear friends, is the power of being silent in the presence of your own thoughts and feelings. It is the key to emotional mastery, to true self-control. And it is available to you in every moment, if only you choose to be silent and observe. Now let us move on to the second situation where silence is paramount. This is when you are in the presence of nature. How often do we walk through a forest, sit by the ocean, or gaze at the stars, all the while chattering away, either to ourselves or to others? We miss the profound wisdom that nature has to offer us because we are too busy making noise. I say to you, when you find yourself in nature, be silent. Allow yourself to be fully present in the moment, to absorb the beauty and wisdom that surrounds you. For nature, my dear friends, is the visible garment of God. It is a living, breathing expression of the divine intelligence that created and sustains all of it. When you are silent in nature, you open yourself to receive its teachings. You begin to sense the interconnectedness of all things, the perfect harmony that exists in the natural world. You realize that you are not separate from this harmony, but an integral part. Imagine standing before a majestic mountain. Instead of immediately reaching for your camera or commenting on its size, simply be silent. Feel the solidity of the earth beneath your feet. Breathe in the crisp mountain air. Allow your gaze to take in every detail of the mountain's form. As you maintain this silence, you may begin to sense a shift in your consciousness. The boundaries between you and the mountain begin to blur. You start to feel a deep connection, a oneness with the mountain, and indeed with all of nature. This, my dear friends, is not mere poetic fancy. It is a glimpse of the true nature of reality, a reality in which all things are interconnected, all things are one. This experience of oneness with nature has profound implications for your life. For when you truly understand that you are one with nature, you naturally begin to live in harmony with the natural world. You make choices that honor and respect the earth, not out of a sense of obligation, but out of a deep understanding of your interconnectedness with all of life. Moreover, this sense of oneness extends beyond nature to encompass all of existence. You begin to see that the same divine intelligence that creates and sustains the natural world is also at work in your life, in every aspect of your experience. This realization fills you with a deep sense of trust in the unfolding of your life. A trust that is born of silence and observation. Now, let us explore the third situation where silence is crucial. This is when you are in the presence of others, particularly when they are speaking. How often do we half listen to others, our minds already formulating our response before they have finished speaking? How often do we interrupt, eager to share our own thoughts and experiences? I say to you, when others are speaking, be silent. Not just externally, but internally as well. Let go of your need to respond, to agree or disagree, to share your own story. Instead, give the gift of your full attention, your complete presence. This silence in the presence of others is a powerful act of love and respect. It creates a space in which true communication can occur, a space in which you can truly hear and understand the other person. And in this understanding, you may find that your own perspective shifts and expands in ways you never anticipated. Imagine you're having a conversation with a friend who is sharing a difficult experience. Instead of immediately jumping in with advice or sharing a similar experience of your own, simply be silent. Listen not just to their words, but to the emotions behind the words. Observe their body language, the tone of their voice. As you maintain this silence, you may find that you begin to sense things that are not being explicitly stated. You may pick up on underlying fears or unspoken hopes. You may begin to understand the other person in a deeper way than ever before. This deep listening, born silence, has the power to transform your relationships. It allows you to connect with others on a soul level, to truly see and understand them. And in this understanding, you create a space for healing, for growth, for true intimacy. Moreover, this practice of silent listening can lead to profound insights about yourself. For in truly hearing others, you often hear aspects of yourself reflected back to you. You may recognize your own fears, your own hopes, your own struggles in the words of others. And in this recognition, you gain a deeper understanding of yourself and of the human experience as a whole. Now, let us turn our attention to the fourth situation where silence is essential. This is when you are faced with a decision or a problem to solve. How often do we rush to make decisions, to find quick solutions to our problems? We consult others, we weigh pros and cons, we analyze and strategize. And while these actions have their place, they often overshadow the most powerful tool we have at our disposal. I say to you, when faced with a decision or a problem, be silent. Instead of immediately springing into action, take a moment to be still. For in this stillness, you open yourself to receive guidance from your higher self, from the infinite intelligence that is your true nature. You see, my dear friends, every problem contains within it its own solution. Every decision has within it the knowledge of the right choice. But we can only access this inner wisdom when we quiet our minds and listen to the still, small voice within. Imagine you are faced with a difficult decision, perhaps a choice between two career paths. Instead of immediately making lists of pros and cons or seeking advice from others, take a moment to be silent. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Allow your mind to become still. In this silence, bring your attention to the decision at hand. But instead of trying to figure it out with your rational mind, simply hold the question in your awareness. Feel the energy of each option. Notice any sensations in your body, any subtle feelings or intuitions that arise. As you maintain this silence, you may find that clarity begins to emerge. You may receive a sudden insight, a clear knowing of the right path, or you may simply feel a sense of peace and trust, knowing that the right decision will reveal itself in perfect timing. This practice of silent decision-making aligns you with the wisdom of your higher self. It allows you to tap into a level of knowing that goes beyond logical analysis. And while it may not always provide an immediate answer, it creates the space for the right solution to emerge naturally and effortlessly. Moreover, this practice of silence in the face of decisions and problems cultivates a deep trust in life itself. You begin to understand that you don't have to figure everything out on your own, that there is a higher intelligence at work in your life, guiding you towards your highest good. Now let us explore the fifth and final situation where silence is paramount. This is when you are engaged in your spiritual practice, whether that be prayer, meditation, or contemplation. How often do we approach our spiritual practice with a mind full of requests, with a constant stream of words and thoughts? I say to you, your spiritual practice, be silent. For it is in this silence that true communion with your divine nature occurs. It is in this silence that you experience the reality of your oneness with God. You see, my dear friends, prayer is not about asking God for things. True prayer is a state of being, a state of alignment with your divine nature. And this alignment occurs not through words, but through silence. Imagine you're sitting in meditation. Instead of reciting mantras or visualizing outcomes, simply be silent. Allow your attention to rest in the awareness of your own being. Feel the presence of the I am within you. As you maintain this silence, you may begin to sense a shift in your consciousness. The boundaries of your individual self begin to dissolve. You may experience a vast spaciousness, a limitless awareness that is your true nature. In this silence, you realize that you are not separate from God, that you never have been and never could be. You understand that the I am presence within you is God Himself, expressing as you. This realization, my dear friends, is the essence of all spiritual teachings, the truth that sets you free. This silent communion with your divine nature has profound implications for your life. For when you truly know yourself as one with God, you naturally begin to live from this understanding. You no longer see yourself as a limited human being struggling against life, but as a divine being, co-creating your reality in partnership with the infinite intelligence of the universe. Moreover, this practice of silence in your spiritual life cultivates a deep sense of peace and trust. You begin to understand that everything in your life is unfolding perfectly, that every experience is an opportunity for growth and expansion. You no longer feel the need to control or manipulate your circumstances, for you trust in the perfect unfolding of your divine plan. Now, my dear friends, as we have explored these 5 situations where silence is essential, you may be wondering how to cultivate this practice of silence in your daily life. For it is one thing to understand the power of silence intellectually, and quite another to embody it in your moment-to-moment experience. The key, I say to you, is to make silence a habit. Just as you have cultivated habits of speech and action throughout your life, you can cultivate the habit of silence. Start small. Perhaps choose one of the 5 situations we've discussed and commit to practicing silence in that context for a week. For example, you might choose to practice silence in nature. The next time you go for a walk in the park or sit by the ocean, consciously choose to be silent. Turn off your phone. Let go of the need to comment on what you see. Simply be present, observing and experiencing nature in silence. As you practice, you may find that your mind resists this silence. Old habits of constant mental chatter may try to reassert themselves. When this happens, do not fight against it. Simply observe the thoughts as they arise and gently return your attention to the silence. Remember, my dear friends, that this practice of silence is not about achieving a perfectly quiet mind. It is about cultivating awareness, about creating space between yourself and your thoughts and experiences. Even a moment of true silence, of pure awareness, can be transformative. As you continue to practice, you may find that silence becomes easier, more natural. You may begin to crave these moments of silence, to seek them out in your daily life. And as silence becomes a more integral part of your experience, you may notice profound changes occurring in your life. You may find that you become more centered, more grounded in your own being. You may notice that you react less to external circumstances and respond more from a place of inner wisdom. You may experience a deepening of your relationships, a greater sense of connection with others. Moreover, you may find that your manifestation abilities become more powerful. For in silence, you align with the creative power of the universe. You tap into the infinite potential that is your true nature. And from this place of alignment, you naturally begin to attract experiences that match your deepest desires and highest good. Now, my dear friends, I want to address a common misconception about silence. Many people believe that practicing silence means withdrawing from the world, becoming passive or inactive. Nothing could be further from the truth. True silence, the silence we have been discussing, is not a retreat from life. It is a full engagement with life from a place of centered awareness. It is a way of being in the world that allows you to act with greater power and effectiveness. You see, when you cultivate silence in these 5 situations, in the presence of your thoughts and feelings, in nature, when others are speaking, when faced with decisions or problems, and in your spiritual practice, you create a foundation of inner stillness that informs all of your actions. From this place of inner silence, you are able to act with greater clarity and purpose. You are no longer driven by reactive patterns or conditioned responses. Instead, your actions arise from a deep alignment with your true nature, with the divine intelligence that is expressing itself as you. Imagine approaching your work from this place of inner silence. Instead of being caught up in stress and worry, you move through your tasks with a sense of calm focus. You are fully present in each moment, bringing your full creativity and intelligence to bear on whatever is before you. Or imagine engaging in a difficult conversation from this foundation of silence. Instead of becoming defensive or argumentative, you are able to listen deeply, to respond from a place of wisdom and compassion. You create space for true understanding and resolution to emerge. This, my dear friends, is the true power of silence. It is not an escape from life, but a way of living life more fully, more authentically, more in alignment with your divine nature. As we near the conclusion of our exploration of silence, I want to remind you of a fundamental truth. You are not your thoughts. You are not your emotions. You are not your circumstances. You are the awareness that observes all of these things. You are the silence from which all experiences arise and to which they return. When you truly understand this, when you experience this truth in the depths of your being, you are free. Free from the limitations of your conditioned mind. Free from the fears and doubts that have held you back. Free to create your life as you desire it to be. For in this silence, in this awareness of your true nature, you tap into the infinite creative power of the universe. You align with the divine intelligence that creates worlds. And from this alignment, anything is possible. So I say to you, my dear friends, embrace silence. Make it your constant companion. Let it be the foundation from which you live your life. For in silence, you will find your true power, your true purpose, your true self. Practice silence in these 5 situations we have discussed. Be silent in the presence of your thoughts and feelings. Be silent in nature. Be silent when others are speaking. Be silent when faced with decisions or problems. And be silent in your spiritual practice. As you do so, you will begin to experience a profound transformation. You will find a deep peace that is unshakable regardless of external circumstances. You will tap into a wisdom that goes beyond intellectual knowledge. You will experience a love that knows no bounds. A love that embraces all of life. And from this place of silence, of peace, of wisdom, and of love, you will naturally begin to create a life that reflects your highest vision. For you will be aligned with the creative power of the universe, the power that is your true nature. Remember, my dear friends, that your outer world is a reflection of your inner state. As you cultivate inner silence, you will find that your outer world begins to reflect this peace, this clarity, this alignment with your divine nature. So go forth and make silence your practice. Let it be your teacher, your guide, your constant companion. For in silence, you will find all that you seek. In silence, you will remember who you truly are. And always remember, the world is you pushed out. As you embrace silence, as you align with your true nature, you will see this truth reflected in every aspect of your life. Your relationships will deepen. Your work will become more fulfilling. Your experiences will align more and more with your deepest desires. This is the promise of silence. This is the power that is available to you in every moment. Embrace it, love it, and watch as miracles unfold in your life.